The winner of the 2012 Australian Capital Territory Marie Claire Young Businesswomen's Award is Jocelyn Parsons.
Wow, thank you. What a privilege to be standing up here in the company of such amazing and inspiring group of women. I've been looking around the room during lunchtime, and one of the quotes I can think of from another inspiring woman from our history is Amelia Earhart, and that quote was, "Some of us have great runways already built for us. If you have one, take off. But if you don't have one, realise it is your responsibility to grab a shovel and build one for yourself and for those who will follow you." And, you know, listening today to every single story that we've heard, it's pretty obvious that there are some women in this room who really have just taken off. And there are also some women in this room who have grabbed that shovel and they've built the runway. And, you know, I'm just so overwhelmed to be in the presence of all of you. To be included in a category with women like Megan and Emma, who have done such amazing things themselves, is also a great honour. And I'd just like to extend a big congratulations to both of them for achieving so much within their own fields. And to Telstra and to the awards team and to the category sponsor Marie Claire, just thank you for the opportunity to participate in such a life-changing process. I'd also like to thank the Australian Maritime Safety Authority, my employer, for continually providing me with support in all of my endeavours, even the more slightly outrageous ones, and for also continuing to place such an emphasis on my professional development over the last 20 months. Their unwavering confidence in my abilities and their generosity in the level of responsibility they have gifted to me has really accelerated my learning and development exponentially, and for that I am eternally grateful. And to my dear friend Katrina, who's here today, who nominated me for the award in the first place, thank you for that complete faith. I've been so fortunate to have such an amazing and diverse career. From the age of about 10, I knew that I wanted to join the Royal Australian Navy, and not a single thing my mother did or said was ever going to change my mind. I joined straight out of school at the age of 17, and from then on, life was just a blast. I don't think I've ever worked so hard before in my life as I did during those 11 years in the Navy, but the life and professional skills I learnt in the military will remain with me for the rest of my life, no matter what I choose to do. As well as the amazing and loyal friends that I made during that time, they will also stay with me for the rest of my life. It's absolutely the best thing I've ever done, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone that wanted to start out on a new career path, male or female. To then have the opportunity to move into straight crisis management, which was initially within the resource and the aviation industries, was just brilliant. But I guess I finally found my way back home to Maritime, and there isn't anywhere else I'd rather be. It's exciting and it's challenging, and it's just full of absolutely awesome people. One of the things I have learned is it's really important to surround yourself with supportive people who genuinely want to see you succeed. I'm very blessed to have such a fantastic group of colleagues, friends and family who've pretty much spent my entire career providing me with advice and support, and who on some days literally have been the only reason I haven't taken my bat and ball and gone home. I'm also very lucky to have a business female role model within my older sister, who herself won this award for Western Australia in 2006. Although we're in very different lines of work, her continual presence in my life and her unwavering willingness to always impart some big sisterly advice, whether I wanted it or not, has certainly impacted greatly on my way of thinking. I've spent a lot of my adult life fielding questions from usually well-meaning people about my strange career choices for a female, but probably never more so than in the job I'm doing currently. I've had frequent conversations with masters of ships at 2 o'clock in the morning, who, with English being their second or third or fourth language, have insisted that they will wait while I go and get Mr. Joss and bring him to the phone for them to speak to. And even one of my executives who very cheekily refers to me as AMS's emergency towage bloke, just to see if he can get a rise out of me. But it's all good. It's never worried me, frequently being the odd one out or fielding those questions or jokes, because it means that people are taking notice of us chicks. And ultimately, it must mean we're doing a damn good job if our gender is all that people can comment on. But really, at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's about what you're willing to give and about who you want to be. And for me, that's easy. So to finish off, in the words of the American humorist Irma Bomek, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would like to say that I would not have a single bit of talent left, and I could say I used everything you gave me. Thank you very much.